Thank you, Chairperson. The intelligence services in our country are in complete service of crime and corruption. The Joint Intelligence Committee has received reports after reports of how generals in the police and in the army are abusing state resources for personal benefit. No intelligence is being collected to fight crime, and the evidence is all over. More than 110 cash in transit cases have already been reported since January. Some of these cash in transits are happening on the major roads. We all witnessed the torching of trucks on the N1, the attack on the Verula Mosque. These intelligence services are not in service of our country. We have been told of a family in Durban called Marimutu, a convicted drug dealer who is still on police payroll, with more than 50 members of his family receiving salaries for doing nothing. We have been told of a general who bought a house in Pretoria's expensive suburb using the so-called secret account funds. When they come to us to present their budget, for instance, they have items called operational budget, operational cost, which is the largest item in the budget. We don't know what is happening. At most, it's a coordinated effort, because when you ask them what's in this operational cost, it's a repetition of other items that are already existing in the budget. They ask millions of rands for rent, but we don't know renting what buildings, what square meters, so that we are able to judge if the money being requested is justifiable. All intelligence services are a huge cover-up for corruption. There is no single intelligence product we have ever been told of. In the state security, they used millions, for an example, to purchase software for social media monitoring that actually doesn't exist. And yet, in the same budget that they're presenting to us, they're asking for more funds to buy the same software. The code of secrecy that we are being sawn into is a big ploy to protect corruption, and Parliament must not be complicit. If money is not being used for intelligence services, it is unlawful to keep quiet. It is unlawful to go into some committee and pretend that we are receiving information that is intelligent when we are not. And we are complicit in literally being witnesses to state resources being looted for personal benefit. And we are there quiet, and the country doesn't know. South Africa must know that we're not in reception of any intelligence products in that committee. To come here and even be asked to approve a budget, to do what? We have never been told. We don't know what money is being used for at all. These intelligence services are not being held accountable. Nobody knows what they are up to, including the minister. In your own admission, you indicate that our intelligence services need a cleansing from dysfunctionality and corruption. Yet you come here and you are saying that you can guarantee us of safety. On what basis? If they are dysfunctional and they are not giving you an intelligence product, how do you know that we are safe? How do you know of any security threats that we are facing domestically and internationally? You don't know. Because why? These services are dysfunctional. Majority of the reports that we are receiving is that they are busy in corruption. No intelligence product has ever been delivered to you to indicate that we are safe at all. We reject this budget. And those who support it must be honest today to all of South Africans. They are supporting it for what? They are supporting it for what? You are being dishonest because these intelligence services have not told you that they are doing anything. You are supporting a budget, you don't know what it's doing. The greatest threat are members of Parliament who are approving monies. They don't know what those monies are doing, what for. That is the greatest threat. The greatest threat is us as a committee approving money when we don't know what it's being used for. That is the greatest threat to the security of the country. I want to make a context.
1 minute left.
I want to make a comment that there is a coordinated intelligence or counterintelligence happening internationally around the land expropriation debate. We are being painted at the moment in the whole world that we are planning a genocide on white people. The same misinformation that leads attacks, for an example, like in Syria and like in Iraq. We have to be ready as a country in the process of trying to correct this injustice in the past, that we may be facing a real, for the first time, international threat. And our intelligence services are busy looting our resources. And we as a committee, We actually don't know. That is the truth. I'm waiting for them to come and counter that information now. There's no intelligence happening in South Africa. We don't know. We're approving money that we don't know what it's being done for. Anything that we know is that these people are corrupt. Generals, police, politicians, in the secret account, money is being used to undermine our security. For all we know, they are the ones busy collaborating with criminals in cash and transit and all other activities that are happening in our country. Thank you very much.